Hi there. Thanks so much for joining us here on The Movement. Now, I'd like to talk to you a bit about pain. A lot of people seem to be in pain, and physically, as part of the gym that we work at the here in Melbourne, we talk about pain in the body and pain in the psoas, particularly, which is a muscle deep inside the hip flexors. But today, I'm not talking about that sort of pain. This week, sadly, a lot of you seem to be in a lot of pain. A lot of my clients were in pain. I reckon there was about 3 clients every day who were in so much pain. We're talking about the emotional pain, whether it was their family was in pain, whether their work was in pain, whether their relationship was in pain, or just themselves were in pain. They were in pain, not so much in the body like here, but they were in pain in the mind, in their emotional state. And it's really important. I think we talk about this because we're all in this together. It's There's this great stat I used once to describe this. People use these stats like they throw out these lines like 1 in 5 people at any one time are experiencing this pain. But if 1 in 5 of us, that number here, there's a 1 in 5. I use this to demonstrate this when I talk to kids at schools. There's a 1 in 5 there, but there's also a different number in that 5. I don't know if you can spot the different number in there, but there's a number that's also there. Because if 1 in 5 at any time are experiencing this, if we think about the math, I used to be a maths teacher, if we think about if 1 in 5 are experiencing this, I apologise for the crazy shaking up there. If 1 in 5 experiencing, there's another number in 5. And that number there is the Roman numeral 4. Because if at any one time, if one of us are experiencing this, then what are the other 4 doing? Because we're all in this together. If 1 in 5 are experiencing a bit of anxiety today, 4 people aren't. If 1 in 5 are experiencing a bit of depression or feelings of pressure, the other 4 aren't. At any one time, 1 in 5. That's the person behind you, in front of you, to the left and right of you, and maybe even you. Okay, so it's really important for all of us to get in, help each other. So what can the 4 do? What can the 4 do? Can we reach out to someone and say, hey, how about we catch up for have a coffee today? How about we text someone and say, hey, do you want to have lunch today? How about meet someone at the gym, go for a walk, whatever it is, we can all help each other. You know, I always rant on about the door, keep reaching for the front door, because we want to get you on the other side of that door because you can make a difference. If you can change one person's life, you can have a ripple effect on the whole community. So if you can get out there and reach for the front door and go out and go shopping, go to the coffee shop, head down to a gym, wherever you're training, go to the beach, and you'll change. There was a great study done, and it said if you're walking down the street and you smile at someone, the energy you get back from that smile is like 5 or 10-fold the energy that you've given away. So I know we're all guilty of it. We walk down the street, we've got this phone in our hands, we're looking down, but if we can get our heads up, right, and smile at someone, it'd be great benefit for the whole community, not just for yourself. Now, we go back to here. There's a bit of pain, but if we sort of move this around and sort of quickly shuffle this around, I'll just quickly show you this. As you all know, I love words. And there's another word, passion. We get out that front door and we can get passionate about life and get moving with our bodies. But if we look at this word, if you really want to disguise or sort of shuffle this word around, you know, what it really means, whatever you're passionate about, people say about, they throw that word out, oh, I'm passionate I'm passionate about fitness and health, but I'm not so much passionate in the sense of that. The real definition of that word, if you look at it, is to pass yourself on. So pass yourself on. The fastest way to do this, guys, is with this. Victor Borg once said, the shortest distance between 2 people is this, guys. The shortest distance between 2 people is smiling. If you can smile at someone walking down the street, smiling at them, go to a coffee shop and smile, when you pass yourself on, you'll be, by my definition, really passionate. So head out that front door, reach for the front door, and let's go get passionate, guys, and pass ourselves on and get smiling down that front door. Thanks so much for joining us here on today's session, and we look forward to seeing less of you soon. Take care. Cheers.
You've been listening to The Men's Movement. Look forward to seeing less of you next time.